things that I left unsaid.
Hello everyone, this is FantasyEsque and welcome back to Vampire Amazon with the Salazar Coven. When we left off in the previous episode, we had our first conception in the Royal Coven with our broodmother, Lady Persephone Cavador, and she has just arrived underground in front of the Queen's chambers to let Queen Athena know what has happened. Because of course, every pregnancy has to be reported to the Queen to keep the numbers of the Coven in check. So let's jump in and see how the Queen takes it. I'm sure she'll be very, very delighted to hear this piece of news. And not only this, but we actually have Lady Milena Alcandrica's birthday in this episode, so I need to get all of that up and going. Now it seems as though some of these ladies are thirsty. We've got Persephone and Nymphadora. So first things first, Milena is gonna have to go and feed everyone else. So let's get her to come here. She's gonna have to grab some of these potions because she needs to give them to the ladies. And then when she's done with that, we can get started with her birthday. And I'm actually thinking in this episode as well, I want to start getting Milena to actually make a few potions because we are running, I feel, a little bit low on our stocks. Now, all of these potions we currently have, we brought over from the previous castle when we moved. But to maintain this, we need to make sure that Milena keeps making them. Also, because she's currently the only one who knows all these recipes. Her daughter is still quite young, but even when her daughter ages up, it's best to keep Milena making a full stock for us until her daughter can learn the recipe herself. So, okay, you have gathered. You know, you shouldn't leave like cake lying around, jeez. Okay, the brood mother would like a drink. So let's give her her potion. Let's go ahead. And yes, prank day was awful, but that's fine because we weren't even doing prank day. We weren't doing prank day, I swear. Okay, let's go ahead. Milena's gonna give her her drink. I had something else bring my mind. Oh yeah, I do have a surprise for you all coming pretty soon, and it is Amazon related, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled open on the channel to see what happens. And that's it, I'm not telling you guys anything else, you have to wait it out. Okay, she's gotten her own drink. Let's go drink this. And also, with this drink, they probably don't need to sleep a whole lot, because it gets their energy up. So as long as we have a good alchemist, really, you don't need to worry too much about using any of the coffins or anything. And also I've noticed that Milena has a good relationship with Persephone. She's the only one that Milena has a good relationship with, which I feel terrible for her. Some of you guys feel as though Milena is evil. Some of you think that she's being bullied. I personally feel as though she's being bullied, but oh well, that's the way the cookie crumbles. And Nymphadora's needs are terrible. She is really, really sad. Let's get Milena to come on down. And let's see. I'm gonna come on down and give her her little potion. And also, as the court wizard, Milena could just get their needs up with all these different spells and stuff that she has, but she uses them sparingly and only during times of need, which is not right now. We have the potions that we are making, so obviously we are going to be using the potions. Things like the fertility ritual, the court wizard will use, however. So we have tried that on Persephone, and apparently it gives you the fertile trait from the reward store. And I'm assuming that's going to work as normal. I actually have no clue if that's permanent or if the fertility ritual is temporary. since it is like a reward trait, it might be permanent, but we'll have to see. I guess I don't entirely mind even if it is permanent. If it's through the court wizard, then I'm comfortable having that sort of thing done. But I wouldn't want to give my Sims that trait from the reward store myself, because we could use that for business profits with the money tree. Okay. Now, Nymphadora. Do we have the Sunday trading? Yes, we do. Also, I don't know what it is, guys, but my titles for my Sims, they always reset, which is a little bit frustrating. Now, luckily, all of the gameplay mechanics that comes with the mods, they work just fine, and my Sim remembers the relationship between her and others. For example, Nymphadora being the advisor, and Milena being the court wizard, but their titles keep getting reset, so I have to set them every time I jump into the save file, which is a little bit annoying, so I'm kind of leaving it be. But I think we all know who everyone is, and that's completely fine with me because we've already gone through and set their roles and whatnot. But okay, why don't we get Persephone to go ahead and make a cake? Actually, do we have, this is so mean, but do we have the cake? Oh no, someone ate it. Darn it, Milena. Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll just get, let's see, let's make a winter cake maybe? It is winter. We'll make a winter cake for Milena, and we'll get Persephone to make that. And we'll get all of those things ready so that Milena can celebrate her birthday. And I don't like being too extravagant with the celebrations, so literally all I'm going to do is change the colors of these into something that Milena would appreciate. So I unfortunately don't have a teal. I don't have a teal, but I have this blue. So I'll change this to blue to represent that it's Milena's birthday we're celebrating. And then we can come on down here and cut the cake. But okay, let's cook the cake. We want the winter cake, thank you very much. Also, I realized we don't have a little bee box anywhere. So I might have to look around at that and think of the bee box. Also, Freya, while that's happening, I think in the previous episode we got... Oh my goodness. Okay, you're not going to attend to that because that's something Milena has to do. And Milena's needs are terrible. She should probably have a potion herself, in all honesty. Okay, Freya. Let's get Freya. I think I wanted Freya to plant a plasma fruit. Oh no, she's already done that. Okay, she's already done that. She doesn't need to water it or anything, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Persephone is still making her cake. I don't think she's going to eat it because she really doesn't need to / has to. Milena, what was I going to get you to do? Oh yeah, she needs to spray. She needs to weed and spray for bugs. And she needs to do the same for this. Weed that. So you have to take care of the business profits, Milena. Please remember that. Okay, the cake has gone in here. Let's pull it out. Let's pull out the cake. We'll pop it over on this side this time. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll add birthday candles. I would have loved to just pop the cake down in the middle over here of this table. Unfortunately, we can't do that. Unfortunately. And is Milena done? Wow, that was quick. That was very quick. Nope, that is not quick. Oh, come on, Milena. Actually, if I move this, like if I move one of this stuff on the edge, and I pop that there, can I move the cake on this side? Like, will that, can they blow then? If I move the cake to one end of the table? Let's see. Oh, they can! Okay. No? What about now? No? What's wrong? Now? Well, they can't do that at all. Come here and let's see if you still can't do it. Because that's going to make me sad. I was really excited and I thought, hey, yeah, we can definitely put the cake in the middle. Can you not add the birthday candles? It seems as though she cannot, everyone. So let's just bring the cake back onto this counter, because at least on this counter, we can access the cake. Okay. Let's add birthday candles. There we go. So she can access those counters, just not this table over here. Which is fine. Okay, birthday candles are ready. And I will be bringing everyone over as soon as Milena is done. So Milena is going to quickly go through these plants and tend to them. And while she's doing that, guys, I think it'll be a good idea to get some of their whims down, just so we can see what we might want to work on once we get all the things that we have to get done for this episode done. So Nymphadora. No, none of these, none of these. Meet another vampire. Fuse together mystical relic. I don't think we have a relic that we can fuse together, unfortunately. What's this? Drink a glass of nectar. That we can definitely do. And I don't think drinking anything makes them feel nauseous. It's just, yeah. That's actually pretty cool. I don't think it does. I think it's just eating stuff. So she wants to drink some nectar. Actually, we don't even have a bar, so where the hell am I supposed to... I know we do have a bar. What the hell, we do have a bar. I don't know what I'm saying, but we do. Okay, Freya wants to fight with Lady Milena on her birthday, no less. On her birthday. Persephone wants to find a vampire mentor. I can get that arranged for you. It's good to see that even though she's pregnant, she's looking to improve herself. The queen wants to go for a jog. She can do that any time of the day because she has sun resistance, we know. Club gathering, object worth 500. No, what else? Become focused. Okay, we can do that. We can set her down on one of the chess tables and she can become focused that way. So that'll be good for us. Is that about it? I think that's about it. So what I'll do now, she is very, very tired, but let me just turn autonomy off so that they don't go and do their own things. Okay, and then I will just get her to change into her everyday. No, it's winter. We'll keep them in their winter outfits. Let's get the queen to... Let's get everyone to just dress in their winter wear. I think that'll be nice. Everyone can dress in their winter wear. And we'll have that. Persephone, you can also dress in your winter wear because it's cold out. And you know what? That's what Milena wants to wear. So I'm just going to take that as a message that Milena wants to celebrate her birthday party in winter clothes. So I'm going to encourage everyone to wear winter clothes. Let's do that. Then Fedora. Let's get you to change into your winter wear. And this is good because we don't really see this a whole heap. Right, okay. And then I'll get everyone to come over here, gather around, and get ready for Milena's little party. So let's go. Does she have a good relationship with Nymphadora? Yes, she does. Nymphadora and Persephone. All the other vampiresses dislike her, which is so sad. And Freya even wants to fight Milena on her birthday. Like, how tragic is that? Very, very tragic. But we're going to get Milena to come in. She's very exhausted, but it's okay. I'm sure you can wait it out. But don't their winter wears look so cool? I especially love the queen's winter wear. It looks gorgeous. Okay, you can come to the front and blow out the candles. And then she's going to be an old lady. I really hope she doesn't have a hard time, but I feel like she's going to. We know that her age has been a matter of debate with these coven members, and now that she's going to be old and grey, they're probably going to be even more mean to her, which breaks my heart, but at least her hair's not grey, right? I'm probably going to change her hair so that it is grey, most likely. Yeah, I'm probably going to change her hair so that it is grey. And aw, she wants to, you know what, go eat a piece of cake. Aw, she's so tired, eat a piece of cake. She also has to make something, so even though she is exhausted, I have a feeling the queen is going to set her to go make some stuff, like to go make potions. She's got no time to rest. So she's going to come in here and start brewing the potion of plentiful needs. No rest whatsoever. And I don't even know if they've congratulated her or anything. And let's go ahead, turn autonomy back on because that has been completed. And now she's gonna go do her own duties. Her daughter's not even here to be with her on her birthday, which really sucks. I guess we could have invited her over, but it just makes sense to me that since the queen and basically Freya doesn't like Milena, they wouldn't want to oblige her with a big celebration or something like that. Or even bother to have people show up at the coven. Just giving her a cake is probably enough for them. They don't feel as though they need to do anything more. So let's get her to make the potion of plentiful needs. I'm pretty sure every time she makes this, there's going to be a batch of 4. So she needs to do this quite frequently to keep restocking. And the queen is thirsty. Who else? Yeah, the queen's going to go to work in an hour. Now, I don't know if she's going to be able to get her potion in time because Milena has to give it to her. You know you guys can go do your own thing, right? You can go do your own thing. Just saying. Queenie. Maybe she doesn't know what she wants to do. Yeah, they don't. She doesn't really know. She has to go out and do some queenly stuff in a bit. But Milena... I'm sure Milena loves her little alchemy chamber so much more than what we had back in the previous coven, because that was outdoors. And she's still wearing a cold outfit, but the thing is she's indoors now, and she doesn't have to worry about being exposed to the elements. She can just stay in here and everything's good. And she has her own privacy. People don't keep walking in and either stealing her potions or... Yeah, I think Ophelia probably stole her potions a few times. Or maybe it was Persephone. In the previous castle. Oh, we make 6. Wow, that's nice. But the queen has to go to work in 11 minutes. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to reach the queen in time. Yeah. Don't drink. We're not going to be able to reach the queen in time. We're going to bottle all of these up, though, and restock our shelves. So the queen's just going to have to go to work a little bit thirsty and deal with everything later on. Okay, so that's 6. We can restock. Nice. And I'll start putting them on these shelves, actually. So let's do that. There we go. We'll have 1, 2, 3. And then, let's see. We'll do 4. And 5. And that's it. What? 5? No, that was 6. That was 6. I'm going to try and scatter the potions all around because look at the amount of shelves we have. We have a lot of shelves. So I'm just going to keep scattering all the potions around. It's kind of fun to have a walk around the different parts of the room and collect the potions to give to people. So that's pretty cool. Okay, and you are very exhausted. How come you're hungry? How come you are hungry? Is she a foodie? Is she a glutton? I keep thinking she's a glutton, but I swear she's not. She's not. So I don't know why she keeps getting hungry. Don't sleep there, you goose. This is your bed, isn't it? Assign bed to Lady Milena. And allow access to... This is your bed. You can come sleep here, woman. Yeah, there we go. Now she's gonna go sleep. Stay away from the slave quarters. That's for the slaves. Well, not the slaves, the servants. We don't really operate in slaves anymore. We operate in servants. So I guess Athena has become a little bit more civilized. Probably not civilized. It's probably all the wealth she's received from conquering Oasis Springs. I mean, look at that. Everything's gilded, covered in gold. Probably all the wealth that she's bothered to actually treat humans a little bit more like people and pay them instead of forcing them to be enslaved to the coven. So Melena's gonna go get some rest, and while she's doing that, we can focus a little bit on the other ladies and see what they would like done. So Nymphadora, why don't we come all the way here and get some... Oh, there we go. We can go and get some nectar because you wanted to drink that. Let's try this one. This one sounds nice. The River Blossom Cranerla Noala. We'll try that. Some white nectar. That sounds good. Okay, she's gonna go ahead and just indulge a little bit in some nectar. What was her personality? She's a foodie, she is a genius, I think, and she is hot-headed. Yep, that's about it. She's also a trusted advisor. Aww. So that's good. It's nice to see being an advisor. She hasn't really done anything apart from, I think, the Sunday trading. And maybe she's increased the taxes. I'm not entirely sure just yet. But she's gonna just take some time. I mean, look at these ladies. They're just so wealthy. They can do whatever they want and just focus on their own things. They don't have to worry a whole heap about getting stuff in the kingdom done. And oh, they have bills and stuff, which is completely fine. She's going to be able to deal with all of that. And she's actually going to go over here. So I'm going to get bills done through this rather than through a letterbox outside. Not only because it is the daytime, but because I kind of like the idea that to pay these bills in their fantasy land, they have to type up a letter and do that. I mean, I guess you could do that by the mailbox, it's the same thing, but I like the idea that on the typewriter they have to keep records and type stuff up. So let's do that. And also, because Nymphadora is the advisor, so I'm actually going to get her to like handle all the bills. It just makes sense because she is our treasurer as well. So she's going to work on this. And why is Persephone uncomfortable? Because she is covered in filthy surroundings. Don't worry, I will try and address that. Nymphadora, you're free to go ahead, frolic, and do whatever you want. Lady Freya is the one who wants to start a fight, and I don't know why these ladies are stuck here. I honestly don't know. I'm going to try resetting them. There we go, to see if they move around. Milena's sleeping, so you can't bother her. I'm sorry. But Persephone wants to get trained, and Freya, I think, should make an excellent... No? Ah, my goodness. Okay, what is filthy around here? I don't... Oh. I was like, what's filthy? Right. Once we get all these things cleaned... Can we not clean up? Is she gonna refuse to because she is nobility? Well, let's dispose of all of this. And then, when she's in a better mood, she can ask Freya, there we go, to train her. So, Freya, let's request vampiric training. And Nymphadora's chatting Freya up. There we go. She knows. She's keeping a good relationship with everyone. And some of you guys have been having very grim predictions about what's going to happen with these ladies. Some of you have been saying that Freya's going to kill Athena. Like, wow, that is pretty extreme. Especially since, so far, the only thing to keep our sisters apart have been death, literally. None of the royal sisters have ever disliked each other or fought with each other. At least, I don't think so. Nobody has. Everyone's had a cordial relationship with their siblings, unless they've died from unknown causes or unexpectedly. But okay, she's still in her first trimester, because obviously she just got pregnant in the previous episode. But thank you so much for the names you guys have been leaving as well. I appreciate that. If you want to keep leaving names, then I am completely fine with that as well. But okay, she's done with her training, and that, I think, has improved her relationship with Freya a little bit more, which is great. They're not friends yet, but they are quite close. And I think Lady Milena is going to be rudely awoken and summoned outside of her room Yeah, she's gonna be rudely awoken, summoned outside her room, because the priestess, the royal priestess, has something to say to her. So I'm gonna imagine that a servant, one of the servants in the castle, has gone up and knocked on her door and told her that the priestess has asked for your presence outside, has called you outside your chambers. And then Freya is going to head over to her, and she is going to fight. Now let's go. Hold on a second. Can we not fight? I want to fight. Play princesses and knights. That's pretty cool. But she is going to mock her mortality, because I think we know that's the real thing that's been going on. Also, Freya, you are thirsty, so if you want to get a drink, this is probably not the wisest thing to do. But Freya probably knows that Milena is duty-bound to give her the potions, regardless of how Freya acts towards Milena. Unfortunately, if Milena wants to stay at the coven, and she wants to stay alive, well then she has to keep doing what she needs to keep doing. She can't let her personal relationships affect her duty. But Freya is going to mock her mortality as a comment on her becoming an elder. And I will be giving Milena a bit of a makeover. I won't change too much, probably just her color scheme and her hair, make it grey, to reflect that she is now an elder. And I'll probably take away her makeup. Yeah, like simplify her a little bit more. But okay, and then let's see. Fight. She's gonna fight with her. Even though it's Milena's birthday, Freya doesn't care. She wants to show Milena who's in charge. If Milena thinks that by aging up she has become a little bit more wiser, then that is definitely not the case, because Freya has retained her beauty and her youth. Not only that, but she has been alive for a lot longer than Milena has, and she is not gonna hesitate to show Milena her place. And I feel as though this is all influence that she's getting both from her sister Athena and from Ursula, who she spends a lot of time with. Now, previously, growing up, I didn't think that Freya would be like this, and in all honesty, she never was. We had Milena when Freya was a little bit younger, and Freya was completely fine with her. I think it's Ursula's influence, not only that, but largely the influence of her sister Athena. Yeah, they've kind of started having a hive mind towards certain things, certain evil thoughts. So that's what's going on. Oh no, they despise each other. I feel like Milena's days are really numbered. It's terrifying to think about because I absolutely adore her, but I think her days are really numbered. At this stage, it feels as though the only thing the Queen is waiting for is for Rose to age up. But then even then, I feel as though Milena might be saved somewhat because her daughter doesn't yet know the recipe to make these potions. So if they want to get rid of Milena, they need to think twice, because just because Rose gets older doesn't mean she'll be able to do the same things her mother was able to do. That takes training and practice, and unless Milena passes down those skills to her daughter, they can't even think about getting rid of her. Which is pretty dramatic, but that's how things stand. And Athena seems as though she has returned, and she is absolutely thirsty. So, Milena, you need to grab a potion, and you need to go visit the Queen. She's dazed, she's been beat up. I feel terrible because she is an old woman now, and I feel as though, I actually don't know if she can die from getting beat up too much, but she is an old woman now, and I feel terrible that they're shaking her old bones like this. The vampires, of course, don't care because they're used to being strong and they're used to others being weaker than them, so they probably don't think about the fact that Milena's old now and she's not as strong as she used to be. Come on, Milena. You need to give the queen her potion. Come on. Okay, here we go. She's coming out front as soon as the Queen has returned. And obviously she can't even complain to the Queen about Freya, because if she said anything, she's probably going to get attacked by the queen for saying anything against Freya. Not only that, I feel as though Queen Athena is probably going to take pleasure from this, and she's probably going to enjoy the fact that Milena got put in her place on a day like her birthday without anyone having to say anything. So it's a tough life. It's a tough life. Okay, and let's get the queen to drink up her potion. Here we go. And it's good that we have amenities like the beds and stuff, because if, for example, something does happen to Milena and Rose hasn't figured out the recipe for plentiful needs yet, then we're gonna need to actually go through the motions of resting and everything else to keep our needs up. But there we go. Oh my goodness. Anyways, guys, with that said and done, I'm going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.